What up, duns? In this video, we're going to be comparing Clash Royale and Titanfall Assault. So I want you guys to indulge yourself as I go through these key points. Okay, so even though the games are a bit different, there are some fundamental similarities. One of them being the unified goal to defeat the opponent with the team or squad that you've created. In both games, the battle consists of out-strategizing your opponent through deploying the most efficient troops to counter the opponent. And it can definitely get very competitive at times. So it is pretty much imperative that you rely on your wits and stay with a game plan. But I tell you what, before we get deep into the battles and how the matches work, let's look at some of the features both games have to offer. In Titanfall Assault, you use a deck of 10 cards called Squad. Just like Clash Royale, you can customize your deck according to your playstyle, and through the course of gameplay, you will unlock more units. There is an in-game energy source called Supply, in which you burn to use your cards. Different cards has different costs, currently ranging up to about 7 supply. However, in Titanfall Assault, you can't just throw any 10 cards together. Your squad breaks down in 3 different categories: pilots, titans, and burn cards. Your squad must have 3 pilots, 3 titans, and 4 burn cards. The first card type is pilots. They are extremely maneuverable. They can maneuver on buildings by way of wall running and jumping, and pretty much anywhere on the map. They are good for capturing hard points and trying to gain early map control. The second card type is titans. They are giant mechs that can only be deployed after 1 minute of the game has passed. Even though they are awesome, they cannot take or hold hard points. The third card type is burn cards, and they are perhaps the most versatile part of your deck. Burn cards can represent troop deployment like grunts or specters, specialized defenses like sentries and mines, or one-shot attacks like missiles and nukes. Just like in Clash Royale, you will uncover different rarities of cards from common to legendary. All cards can be leveled up. In Clash Royale, you use a deck of 8 cards called Battle Deck. Just like Titanfall Assault, you can customize your deck according to your playstyle, and you unlock more units through gameplay. There is an in-game energy source called Elixir, in which you burn to use your cards. Different cards has different costs, currently ranging up to 9 elixir. Unlike Titanfall Assault, you can put together any 8 cards that you want. You're not restricted through card type. If you want all spells and buildings, you can do that. Although every deck may not get you a win, deck creation has no limits. You have 3 different card types: troops, spells, and buildings. Spells are temporary and can be cast anywhere on the map. Buildings are stationary, and troops can move but must be spawned on your territory. Just like in Titanfall Assault, you will unlock different rarities of cards from common to legendary. And while all rarity types can be leveled up, each rarity type has their own specific level limit. Clash Royale and Titanfall Assault has an area in which you spend in-game currency and or real money in order to boost the strength of your hand to increase your odds of doing better in battle. In Titanfall Assault, it is referred to as the market, and Clash Royale, it's called the shop. Although the end goal is the same for both markets, take your money. Bruh. Both companies has a different method in appealing to the players. And quite frankly, I have no problem in supporting either of these companies due to the quality content that they bring us. There are a variety of maps to unlock in Titanfall Assault. The starting map is called Training Grounds and is about as straightforward as it gets. Through gameplay, as you level up, you will gain access to different maps, each one bringing about a different gameplay feel than the other. Every map promotes a different style in gameplay in which you will feel compelled to adjust yourself to each map, being that your previous strategy may not work on every map. There are a variety of maps to unlock in Clash Royale. Each map has a different background with an eye-catching cartoon graphic appeal. Although the background artwork is different in each map, it doesn't require a change in gameplay from one map to another, other than the fact that you will be battling against more skilled players the more you unlock different maps. In Clash Royale, you have the option of participating in different in-game tournaments where you get a chance at winning lots of cool cards, including legendaries. As you can see, there's currently a tournament called Mega Knight Challenge, where you get to test your skill at winning the grand prize, which includes the new legendary Mega Knight card. That is awesome, man. And kudos to the developers for implementing such cool opportunities for us. All Titanfall assault maps are populated with hardpoints. These are areas that you and your opponent try to capture and secure for as long as you can to accumulate points. Every second that you're in control of a hardpoint, you accumulate points. If either player accumulate 100 points, they automatically win the game, even if both bases are still standing. There are two different ways you can defeat your opponent, one being to simply destroy the enemy main turret, and the other being by accumulating 100 points by way of securing hard points. If neither stipulations are met, you will go into overtime. I've actually seen some instances recently where a few of my guildies have actually had a draw.
Looking good for us. Don't look back. They're bugging out.
In Clash Royale, each player has a set of crown towers, which include 2 princess towers and 1 king tower. Both players has a princess tower on the left and right of their territory. Their purpose serves as a last resort defense, an effort to stop intruders from attacking the king's tower. You only have 1 king tower, and that is the tower that you must defend at all costs while trying to destroy the opponent's king tower in order to instantly win the game. After the full duration of the original time and overtime, the player with the most princess towers wins. If both players are at the same standing by the end of the overtime duration, then the match is a draw. In addition, Clash Royale has added a very fun 2v2 mode where you can actually team up with friends for battle. This paints a completely new picture and encourages different battle decks than you would normally use in 1v1 matches. I would like to end this by saying both game developers has done a good job with their games so far, but I would like to see a bit more tweaks with Titanfall, one being to resolve the issue with the guild chat being wiped every so often. It would be nice to have an option to communicate with my guild through guild messages. An alert system would be appreciated so that my officers and guild mates would be notified whenever messages go out. Also, a co-leader position is needed. In addition, let's get some in-game tournaments so that players can have more opportunities at leveling and unlocking new cards. Titanfall has a great team, and I don't doubt to see some of these features implemented into the game in future patches. That's all for this video. I appreciate all of you supporters, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. Bow.
I got designer from head to my toe. I'm on designer, my bitch on the code. I got Da Vinci all over my coat. I'm on the X and I jump on the phone. I'm on the